No mud yet, guys. It's not going to allow me to take the live stream and go to a wide view again. I was able to do it the other night, but it's not going to let me do it today. We're just happen to be out on the landing right now. We were going to put tire chains on the old skidder, but Bert and Adam helped me put the tracks on this morning. We'll show you the fancy little woods fix that we did. Yep, it's orientated locked. I can't do it. There's Adam. There's the old pole skidder. Thanks for tuning in. We're losing our snow fast. We don't have any mud yet, but I got a feeling by the end of the week we're going to have some mud. We happened to be hauling a load out when it was time to go live, so we'll get back and see Chris and Kenny, and Adam's behind us. He was going to walk out and help me put chains on. Had to come and get a soda, shed a few layers. So we're about halfway back now. We're skidding almost 240s right now, so it takes a little bit to get out. Snow's getting slippery. That's why you're seeing us bounce around so much. Oh, here comes the crew. Must think it's lunchtime or something. There's Chris, there's Kenny, and there's Bert. What do you guys think it's lunchtime or what?
It is lunchtime. We're going to eat. Yeah, it is. We're going to eat. You better start skidding. You're way behind. Yeah.
I know I'm way behind.
Put the phone down and do some work. Yeah.
We're working on that.
We're gonna go have a little snack.
Where are you going?
We'll have that all out of there by the time we're done.
Yeah. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. You should have that all picked up.
Yeah, right.
And I'll
Yeah, we'll work on that.
on the truck.
Where are you going for lunch?
My car, truck.
Okay.
I got cheese and sausage.
All right.
We didn't really waste time driving. And I got 3 gallons of chili if we had something to heat it in.
We could wrap it in tin foil.
You got some? I didn't bring no spoons.
You can whittle a spoon.
We'll get back. We'll get by with the cheese and crud. I got other stuff too. I got all kinds. I got some more cheese shit.
Okay. Well, hurry up, because these guys want to see you cut trees.
Is that the
Well,
landowners?
started a long time ago.
Who's watching?
Um,
These guys on your
yeah.
phone. These guys.
Let's see who's watching. The Millers, Dan, Bill.
Don't they have something to be doing? Don't they got wood to cut?
They ain't got nothing better to do other than watch us play in the
Neighborly Homestead.
Farmer Fix is still holding.
Farmer Fix is still holding. Once I get back in the wood, I was coming to find you guys, and then I was going to show them our Farmer Fix from this morning.
Use some wire or duct tape or something?
A little bit of chain, a little bit of wire, a little bit of duct tape. After we broke the chain puller,
A little bit of JB weld even?
we thought maybe we'd get some JB weld.
Any special sauce?
No,
Let's go eat.
okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be long because I'm cold and I'll be cold. I'm sweated up.
Exactly, Bill. That's what I said. Chop, chop, guys. Let's go. And they did get a lot done this morning already, so when we get back here, you'll see what she looks like after. Hopefully the end of the live we'll be able to catch 10-15 minutes. Those guys should be back. You got that right, Bill. Hired help. Good help is hard to find sometimes. Yes, we did put the Swamp Terex on this morning. We struggled a little bit with that. One went on just fine. The other one was a bit too long. Took a link out, put some brand new links in, and we couldn't get them quite pulled together. So I'll show when we get back up in here. I'll show you what the Farmer Fix looks like. You guys can see all the nice poles they cut. And then I'll give you guys a view from my back window. We put a new back window in between this job and our last job because we had to. I got tired of not being able to see out of it, and I had it in the shop anyways, so it was time for a new window. So there's the cat harvester. They cut all these poles and cabin logs this morning. Get down in here a little bit. I'm going to try and pick up one of these great big ones. I don't think we're going to pick them up though. That's a 47 right there. Kenny said there's two 52s up on top the hill, or a 52 and a 57 up on top the hill. So we got wood laying all over the place. No, Ted, that's just how scratched up that front window is. It's cloudy out, but there's my view out of my back window for anybody that has been on my live streams and remembers how scratched up it was. That's the view out my back window. That's the brand new one. Most of this stuff is going, it's either going to Bell Timber. Anything with the orange marks on is going to Bell Timber. The other stuff is going for log cabin, a house builder. I was out by the truck, so I don't have my mount handy with me, so But Bert and Adam and I put the tracks on this morning. As you can see, this link went in real nice, and then you got this link over here. We couldn't get it pulled tight. We said, well, we'll run them around for a little while, see what happens, and see if we can get them to loosen up at all. We broke the pin as it came out. Thanks, Bert. I'll work on that. I'm waiting on you guys. We broke the pin as it came out, so we grabbed a chunk of wire, grabbed a chain, put it together like this. So far, we got two trips in and out, and it's still working, so seems to be okay. I gotta go grab my mount out of my other machine. That's a 47-foot pole right there. Nice, straight, long pole. All red pine, of course. The biggest problem we're having, you can see here, these trees are over 100 feet tall, and any imperfections in the ground are causing the tops to break. Anybody that hasn't ever seen these Milwaukee top-offs, they're fantastic. If you have Milwaukee tools, spend the money on a top-off. They're great. Yeah, so you can see they got a long ways to go. All the trees are coming out in this area, but they got a good start on her. Trying to open up a hole in the middle here. Like I said, as you can see, they got a really good start on it. Helps when there's no underbrush underneath it. We gotta have, close to 20 some poles on the ground right now, and probably 6 or 8 cabin logs. I think we're going to try and pick up this 47 footer. That's a 52 right there. We're going to have to put the chains on the cable skidder and try and pole skid these out, if we can even do it with that. I don't know. We're going to find out. A lot of 42s. The middle one would be down, Bert. There's a lot of other trees. Bert wanted to drop that big maple tree on top of the harvester. If anybody's got an extra 50 grand laying around, we'll put it out on a live. I'll have Bert come out here right now and drop it on the harvester. If anybody's got an extra 50 grand laying around, they want to donate. All right, bear with me for a second, guys. I'm going to mount this to the screen. There we go. Again, if you guys, anybody that's been on a previous live stream before, can see the difference. This is the view of my back window. So anybody that's been on a live stream before can see that It's a lot better. Neighborly. How long can you tell? How can they tell how long of a log you're gonna get before it's dropped? They actually will go and look up each tree, and those guys do it every day. So the guys from Bell Toll have a pretty good idea how tall these trees are before they even hit the ground. They have a certain spec that they're looking for, so that's what so that's where they'll based on a diameter, they'll mark the tree a certain length. Get back up in here and get turned around. If you haven't already, anybody that's watching the live stream, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed already and hit the like button. That tells me you enjoy the live streams on Saturdays. We're going to be doing some different stuff here every once in a while. So this time of year it's primarily logging, but we'll have some other stuff to do every once in a while. There's a 52 and a 37. Get back down through this hole. I'm going to try and grab this 47 by itself and haul it out. Not sure how it's going to go, so we'll find out. I think on this job there's 100 or 110 poles, I believe, that are all going to come out for Bell. So try and get it squared up in the bunk. Square it up, clamp her down. There you go, there's 47 feet. Bill, the bunks are, it's a double bunk, so I got 17 feet to the end. That was a stump. It's a lot easier on flat ground than it is on these. There's a few little swales in here, and it's hard to bridge these poles and get them around the corners and stuff with the. And I'm driving forwards and you guys are looking backwards at the moment. By the end of the week, I think I'm going to be putting tire chains on the front end. I can feel myself sliding around right now. Pretty good, so I think by the end of the week, we're going to be putting tire chains on the front end, tracks on the back. By the end of the week, it's supposed to be in the mid-40s. Bert, that's fantastic. Everybody will get to see them momentarily. Every one of the goofballs that are filling their faces. This is where it gets a little bit dicey. Clear that tree, clear the brush. We're actually pushing brush over in front of us right now, guys. There we go. The last stump I went over spilled my lunch all over the floor. Bill, depending upon where you're at, I can bet there's 3 inches of grease on top of everything right now. Bert, I think I'm gonna need a saw. Guess I should have put this road in a little bit straighter. It's not the straightest in the world. Because these aren't the longest poles we got either. So I just hope, guys, when it warms up here, it just warms up and it stays warmed up. They take the road restrictions off, everything dries out real nice. Neighborly, honestly, I would take that right now. I would love about 1.5 to 2 feet of snow in the woods here so we can finish this job up this year. The way things are looking at the weather, I'm guessing we got maybe a week and a half, and we're going to be done logging. This is an ash swamp that we're driving through, and just about every one of these ash trees is dead. It's infected with the emerald ash borer, and again, neighborly, I would take that. Let's see, are we going to clear on the tail? Nope. Got to back up to try and get around a couple trees. Yeah, Bert, when you come back out, grab one of my saws and cut those 3 trees off on the corner, please. We have 2-way radios. The guys didn't want to use them. I brought them all out here this morning. Bert keeps commenting on the live stream anyways, so that's because they're eating lunch. We're doing something over here, I don't know. I can tell you right now, guys, we are not putting any more 45s or 47s on this forwarder to haul them out. We're going to have to pull them out with the pole skidder. See if we can run Chris over. You'll see him here in a second. I gotta move over so I don't smash my truck. I wonder if Chris realizes what the tail swing is on this. You can see him back there standing. I gave him a yellow jacket this morning so that I could see him in the woods. You can see he's following close behind us. See if I can go fast enough. Chris said he wants to go for a ride. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to see exactly what I'm doing because I got you on the wrong side. But essentially what we're trying to do is get these shoved back in the woods as far as we can. This landing is really tight for semis, so we're getting them shoved back in the woods as far as we can. Yes, you're right, Bert. Maybe 6 weeks. Sometimes I wonder if Chris wants to get run over. Make a little bit more room here. Wave to the camera, Bert. You're behind a tree. I can't see you, Bert. Or Adam. Yeah, it is not all that big, Bill. I'm going to jump out here for a second and show you guys exactly what we're doing. So these are the poles. We're trying to get them back in this hole because the truck driver will bounce just right where my foot is with the back of the trailer. So I got this much room to put about 35 poles, which will fit on one semi-load. So you guys can see we got a 37, a 40, or no, we got two 42s and a 47 that came out already. And then we got this big oak tree in the way we're trying to save, so I gotta weasel them into the back behind the oak tree. There's Chris, Kenny, Adam, Bert.
You missed lunch. Yeah, no lunch for you.
Here, I got lunch for you.
Kenny, any words of wisdom for today?
You should bring out at least three trees for skid.
3 to 5.
Can you hold 3 down? Did you try?
That 47, I'm not doing any more 47s. Mm-mm.
Pile shit on top of it. Smaller stuff.
Can't make the corners.
I can't make the corners.
Well, cuts the corners.
I can't cut the, yeah, we gotta open the corners up.
You're gonna get the full skid? Fire it up, or what's the problem?
We got to put the chains on. Chains got to go on the pole skidder. The no, those are good. Those will go on a lot easier. Chains got to go on. Gas has got to go in it, and then it'll fire up and run. Yeah, it's gas. It's really old. It's actually maybe not as old as you, Kenny, but close. Close.
Hey,
And if you start licking the paint, it's probably got lead paint on it yet.
I got something for everybody. I'm only 10 months and 2 days older than Kenny, and I gotta tell you, those are the best 10 months and 2 days of my life.
They were probably quiet and they didn't smell like shit.
All right, let's go do some work.
We're gonna go cut some trees.
So we'll take the forwarder back. These guys are gonna walk back, and we'll go watch Kenny cut some trees down. Neighborly sounds like a good plan, friend. Thanks for tuning in. See, at least Bert's smart enough to wait till I get past him in order to walk back there. There's Chris and Kenny walking back in the woods. You can already see any place that the dirt started showing. It don't take long, and it turns to dirt. Or excuse me, turns to mud. We got a little bit of water coming up right here. That's not good. Bert, see these 3 trees right here? These are the 3 I need you to cut off. That one, that big one right there is the one that's the problem. It's a 12-minute ride in and out each way, a minimum of 12 minutes. As many of you can see, this is the path. This is the path we took out. Just on this side of the stumps. I am going to push this log out of the way, though. There, that should work. And oh yes, this hill is getting greasy. The snow on top is starting to loosen up. Well, probably 2 to 3 poles an hour, Bill. 2 to 3 poles an hour is my goal, but we'll see if that actually happens or not. Anything that's a 42 or a 30, 35, 37, or 42, we can put multiple poles on. I will go a little bit faster now that I know what we're capable of with that 47. I didn't, in case I got in a pickle, I didn't want to. If I break it, it costs way too much money. Kenny's putting gas and oil in. Chris is just taking video. I'm gonna back up over there and try and snag 3 or 4 poles out of there. Maybe. See if we can get them out far enough, or if these 3 trees gotta come out yet. Yeah, Bill, I'm gonna try and hit 2 turns an hour, but we'll see what happens. Spinning around now. I'm gonna put you guys on this side this time. See if we can get over the top of this stump. Too much hydraulic pressure in our frame lock right now. Having a tough time. Let's see, what do I got here? That's a 47, that's too long. I'll be back in a second, guys. I gotta go rehook the wire up. Broken wire.
This slide bar here, is this supposed to be? There's a pop when you go back and forth. What was all that noise I heard back here? Vice grips? Oh, yep. Yep. Do you see anything at all? No. What the hell was that noise I was hearing when you were back there?
The frame lock isn't unlocking.
Oh, that's what it was? Holy Christ, that was a hell of a...
Yeah, you should hear it inside the cab.
Thanks for staying with us. There we go. Got her fixed now. There's one. Yeah, it is a great big game of pickup sticks. If the guy that puts them on the ground does a good job of picking them up or piling them up, then it's not a big deal. You guys want to watch me haul these out, or you want to watch Kenny cut some trees down? Kenny's down in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Oh, he's gonna go for a double. Kenny's gonna do the domino game here. So he's putting a notch in right now on that second tree. Now he's making his back cut. And both of those trees should lay down. Yes, BW. The 2-for-1 special. Grab a block out of the woods and tap in your wedge. May have to go and help him, give him a push. There they go. Nice and easy, missed the stumps. There you got one. Roller off the other one, down nice and easy, didn't break the tops off. Just that easy. Just that quick, just that easy, just that much fun. spin you guys around to the front so I can show you what we're doing here. I'm actually hanging on to the camera again, so as I turn, you guys will turn. You can see exactly what it is for me to get out and back in. You have to watch for the upcoming video I will be doing with the pole skidder. Kenny's going to be down here for 3-4 days helping me, so should be fun. We'll see if how these bridge coming off the hill. Hopefully we don't lose any. Is what I'm hoping. I believe we still have 3 of them on the tail, but I'm not 100% sure. We left these stumps a little high so we could use them as bumpers to get those long ones with the pole skidder turned, and then we'll come back and cut them off when we're all done. Oh, up and over the top of that log. Up and over the top. Nice and easy. Anybody's got any questions, feel free to ask. This is what I was saying before about all the ash. Just about all the trees in here, all the ash trees that are in here are dead. They got hit by the emerald ash borer, so their landowners talking about having us take them out. If we have time, I will do that. We'll see it. I think our logging season could be coming to an end real fast here in the next 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens. Who knows? Again, this is the corner that creates a problem here. Can't get the sticks around the corner. Those 3 trees there got to come out. So either at the end of the day, when I bring the harvester down here, we'll pop them out, or we'll grab a saw and pop them out if we need to. Again, you guys can see just how close. Just how close it is. It's pushing the machine sideways right now, and now we cleared it. The problem is we got a mound of dirt. We got a mound of dirt right there. We got a tree right there that if we don't hit them perfect, it's pretty hard to get through that hole. Only about 1.5 feet of clearance there. Nope. There's the old pole skidder. C4 can car tree farmer. We brought the trailer out today. There's 2 more sets of chains in there for the other two machines. There's another set laying by the trailer. I'm hoping we don't have to put them on this week, but pretty sure it's the inevitable is here. We're going to be in mud season before we know it. Every once in a while when I come out on the landing, the deer will be out in front of me chewing on the tops. There's a nice load of firewood, pulpwood. About probably 3-4 semi-loads. They are not quite on the ground, but if the ground is not flat, then yes, they end up on the ground. I'm trying to put down pressure on them, but it doesn't always work. Some of them are, some of them aren't. There, we got that one to pop off. Now I can actually spin it and proceed to throw it on top of the pile, which is what I'm looking for. If I get it up over the top of the bunk again. There we go. Just that easy, just that quick. The thing with poles is I can unload them really fast. It just takes a long time to get them out of the woods. There you guys can see on the left side of the screen is the start of a load of saw logs. The log buyer will be coming in on Tuesday afternoon. You guys can face backwards while I head back into the woods. Mr. Lewis, thanks for tuning in. We get back out here, we'll have we'll see where Penny's at. Maybe we'll go see watch Penny drop a couple trees. BW, what kind of wood are you selling them to be that size? Okay, I figured that it was going to be some kind of a fir. goes another tree with Bert and Adam. Craig, something like that. We're just driving the forwarder around, hauling telephone poles out of the woods. Kenny's got the red helmet on. Chris has got the yellow coat on. Guys, my frame lock's not unlocked like it's supposed to. That's what you're hearing. Yep, this 47, we can't even pick it up, guys. I can get it picked up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it once I do pick it up. Eddie, thanks for tuning in from Brazil. Well, guys, with that, we're having some machine issues. So I'm not sure what Kenny's going to be doing here, but I got to go out, play with some wires again. But yeah, if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in. Otherwise, I'll be back here momentarily after I play with some wires and see if we can figure out what's going on. Getting deep in the pocket. Frame lock. Won't come up. It's not unlocking. And then every time it does that, it knocks the wire. It knocks the wire off. I can feel it. Oh yeah, the wire came right off.
Is this your hydraulic fluid here?
Yeah.
Looks like the whole,
Yeah.
the whole thing or piece or what?
did see the advertising for like 4 or 5 days of airplanes that were in the union.
Well, the problem is like Brad did that, and anybody like me, I forgot about it half the time.
Well, you like advertise it every day, you say, 3 days and 2 days tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hit them on a very overlapping.
I mean, the biggest thing is if he's gonna break them, then it's a problem.
Yeah, it's kind of dropped or not. I made one drop where it landed on top of another tree.
Did it break?
No. It fell because it was against another tree, so it fell slow, so it was.
Okay.
So people were watching right now.
Yeah.
So where's the kid?
On that window. Nope. I watched Kenny, I set it up because I thought Kenny was gonna cut that tree. He didn't? What? Kenny, cut that tree down. Let's go. Everybody's waiting for you. There's a hundred.
We're all waiting on you.
Good.
Yeah, give her time picking that one. Thanks for everybody for staying along. We had a wire that came loose that controls the jib boom. So I lost the jib boom function, and so that's what we were working on, guys. We'll try it again. All we can do. Yep, now we got full rotation, full everything back. How are we gonna get this one out of here? Well, something else is wrong now. I can close the bucket, but I can't open it. It's gonna be one of them days. Try again. Right where it sits. This has only got just under 27,000 hours on it.
Upper limit, right?
Kenny, you know how to drive this thing? Get in it, please. Kenny, get in. Kenny, get in. Get in. Because I'm tired of climbing in and out.
I got another function for you.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Leave the steps down, that way you can't kill me.
So what am I doing?
Turn the key on.
this way? It tried closing. Want just to hold it? You want me to hold it open? Nothing. There we go. Depends on how the boom functions are. But I can't run it if it ain't working. If he can't run it, I sure as fuck can't. Broke down every 5 seconds. Well, he's got the electrical cable. Yeah. Open close works. Orbit works. No, quit! There you go. Now is when he needs a fucking comm on, so he can actually talk instead of screaming through a window. Still on live stream. Where's the camera at? I don't know. I don't even know where the camera's at. Where's the phone at? It's down there. Oh! There's live stream. Here we are. I don't know which way do I point it. That way? So we got her fixed. Well, we think we got it fixed. Yep. Opens, closes, left, right. We got her swiveling. Okay, Jason's been using bad words here for a couple minutes. Oh, I can't. I got these boots. I got these big old boots on. I can't move. All right, Jason's getting back in. We'll figure it out. All right. So what did you do? You got wires spliced together or what?
Yeah, there's wires that fell off the solenoid bank because that plastic is 25 years old and it just doesn't.
So these two functions are how they should be for my hand. So there's two things that are right here. I might possibly be able to run this if you could keep it running for 5 minutes.
Hit the red switch before you climb out.
All right.
Bill, we lost function on the sorry guys, my mount fell off the window when we were playing with it. We lost function on our we lost the functions for the bucket to open and close it. Kenny's worried about the trees, this next tree coming at us, so we're gonna try and pick this 42-foot telephone pole up. What actually happened, I believe, is we're gonna actually what actually happened, I believe, is there was a couple wires, I think, that rubbed through, and I think that's what caused the problem. So we got a 47-footer on here, which is just too long for me to even haul out right now. And it's sitting on top of the 42. So I'm trying to get the 47 and the 42 on here. BW, that wasn't even a chair, that was the floor. And I didn't even realize that it happened until I looked over and realized Kenny wasn't on camera. I was standing outside the machine having Kenny run functions for me. So there it is, folks. A 42-footer and a 47-footer that are on here right now. Let me tell you what, they're heavy. Woo! We're way behind. You can see all the poles over there. So we're way behind on skid. We're sliding around. Here's Bert Nat coming up here. I think what we're actually going to do is just get these things out of the way for the boys and get them out of the way for right now, and we're just going to keep moving them around. Oh, I'm not far enough back. Hit the tree. Kenny needs some help. We're probably gonna have to go push a tree over for Kenny here in a second. Kenny's over here beating on a tree. Kenny's down in a hole down there someplace, guys. There he is. He's tapping wedges, pounding wedges. Kenny knows what I'm doing. He just got out of the way. We're going to push this one over for him. There it is. No sense in making a man work that hard. William Klein, it's not quite there. It's probably mid-30s right now. It won't be so bad if this wind, or if the sun don't come out. It won't be that bad. If the sun comes out, it could get a little dicey up in here. So much nicer when all these logs that we're leaving behind in the brush and some of the holes and all that kind of stuff gets filled in. William Klein, where are you at again? Yeah, but BW I probably could use. I'm hoping that Kenny's going to be able to run the forwarder for me. There we go. See, that's what happens. The thing keeps falling off the window every time I hit a stump. So we're trying, guys. We're trying. Try and split the difference between these two poles here. Try to get some of the garbage out of the way anyways for these guys. They cut a lot of wood today. Well, I'm going to say they cut 50, 60 poles maybe. I cut maybe a half a dozen with the harvester. Their bird just dropped another tree. Knocked a few sticks on Chris's head just now. BW, I don't know that we're gonna finish. I had high hopes of finishing this thing before breakup. I don't know. I don't know that I see it coming. It was supposed to be 11-acre clear cut and 350 cords. We got 250 out yet, and I don't know that we're a third done. WD30, thanks for tuning in. I saw your comments earlier. Well, there we go. We got 3 of them. Spin you guys around to the front. Oh, Bill, I know it is. It's never convenient. We always, every year, we try to get something done before breakup, and you know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Anytime you start a job in the middle of February, it's always a gamble, but sometimes you just got to do it. We might do another live stream midweek, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, with Kenny. Where I don't think Chris and Bert will be here, but Kenny will probably be here yet on Wednesday. So we'll see what happens. Oh yes, Bill, I can imagine if it went from 11 to 53 in 2 days, I can only imagine the mud that you guys had. Even at 24 degrees the other day, we were starting to get the mud showing. It was melting the snow pretty fast. Wow. Timber cutter, I don't think it's that warm down here yet. I know they said there's a warm front coming in. Have they made any reference to road postings yet, Timber cutter? William, I got a couple I gotta burn yet. I'm hoping we get some late March, early April snow that I can go quick light them up before the snow's gone. Timber cutter, what do you primarily what are you primarily cutting, or are you running a processor or forwarder, or what are you doing up there? I bet that was after we got this 12 inches of snow. The way this winter has been going, we only had an inch or two of snow. So we do have a lot of frost in the ground, but we only had an inch or two of snow every time I wanted to burn some piles, and it's a lot of pine and pine stumps and stuff. So I figured I better wait until we get a decent amount of snow, and then next thing you know, we got 8 inches overnight and buried the piles. I got a pile of cardboard boxes in the shop that we're saving just specifically for that purpose. Among a few other things that we want to get rid of. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. If you're just tuning in for the first time, thanks for coming along for the ride. You never know what the adventure's going to be. Typically I do a Saturday around noon Central Time live stream, but with Kenny and Chris and the boys coming out, I decided that let's wait till Sunday to do the live stream. So here we are, it's Sunday, we're doing a live stream. And everything's all fine, fun, and dandy. I'm still trying to understand how to do the horizontal on the live stream. Still working on that. I know quite a few of you commented it and said you'd rather have the horizontal horizontal because you can see more. We're working on that, guys. As much as I'm trying, as hard as I can. I thought we had it figured out this time, but I don't know that we do. You can see our landing's starting to get a little tracked up. It's starting to get a little tiny bit greasy on top, but not bad yet. We'll see what happens. See how the next couple days go. Maybe we got to quit early. Maybe we don't work at all. Maybe we're just in the yard. But watching the tails of these poles right now, making sure we don't smoke my pickup. So what we're doing right now is we're backing the poles into their spot. And then we'll offload them on a pile. Bell will send me a truck, yes, to haul the poles. Bell will send me their truck, and they come and get the poles. I don't have you attached to the window right now. I believe they get processed over in Barron, Wisconsin, and they get treated up in Bemidji, Minnesota, if my memory serves me correctly, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 110% sure on that, to be honest with you. Yes, BW, using the forwarder, it's quicker, faster, cleaner. They run them all through a debarker, and then they go through by hand after that. But it is faster and cleaner and easier. I would guess they do some kind of kiln drying, but I know they're doing green pressure treating, so I don't know. They may not dry them before they pressure treat them. I honestly don't know. I'll have to ask those questions and see what happens. There again, the video doesn't do it justice, but there's a semi-load of saw logs right there. Nothing super huge, but pretty good sized stuff. The infamous cherry that Chris wants. We just started a little pile right there. There's probably close to a semi-load of cherry on this project. BW, I do know they green treat them. I don't know if they dry them before they green treat them or how that all works. But I do know that they are doing the green treat material. I've honestly cut more poles in the last 2 months than I have in probably the last 5 years. I've owned this project for 5 years, and it hasn't been cold enough here to get it froze down to be able to get it to a point where a guy could do anything with it. Now it's been froze down. We got some good frost founded in it, and we're hoping we can finish it, but there's a lot of trees to cut yet, guys. I would say that out of the 11 acres, we maybe have 2.5 acres done. There's a couple big pockets in here that have absolutely nothing in them, but there is a pocket that Kenny's gonna have to cut of big aspen coming up here too. WD, thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. Stay safe. We're probably going to stay live here, guys, for another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, depending upon what you guys want to see. I think I'm going to jump in the harvester and start processing some of these tops for these guys. Start sorting poles, get the poles out of the way, and we'll see what time it is after that, and see if we can get the chains put on yet this afternoon on the back of the harvester. That's going to be a fun one. The more and more this snow melts, the rougher this road gets. William, very nice. Very nice. There's a couple black ash logs in that pile for the log buyer to come in. We're hoping he buys them. He said they're looking pretty hard for black ash right now. Well, guys, check this out. VW, gotcha. Yeah, we're putting farm tractor chains on that C4. We're hoping they're gonna stay on, but like I said, check this out. I got 4 guys standing around with nothing to do apparently. Like I said, they put a lot of wood on the ground today, so I can't argue with that. Can't argue with that at all. William, that's fantastic. That stuff has got some pretty grain to it. All 4 of them guys are just standing there looking at me, watching what's going on. That it is. Guys, with that, I am going to sign off. Put a plan together with the rest of these guys. Thanks each and every one of you for tuning in. We'll catch you next week, probably Saturday, maybe Sunday. Again, thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one.